Hi there. Today we're going to focus on using our glutes and our butt effectively in our yoga practice. So when we can effectively access our glutes, we become stronger. We are able to support our body a little bit more, supporting our lower back and our knees, and generally be able to perform well. So we're going to come through some exercises today that will show you how to access that nice strong muscle, also giving you a great butt. Enjoy. So our first one we're going to work through is a crescent lunge. Now I'm going to talk about alignment. So we're stepping back, take as much width as you need to, dropping in here. So if we allow our knee to drop in here, okay, we're pushing too much pressure through that knee. We're going to press it out wide, pushing and focusing that energy towards the little toe side of your foot, sinking in. Couple of choices you've got, okay? You can drop in through your back knee and squeeze the glutes, or push and lengthen out through your back leg, driving your energy into the back heel and dropping in. Okay, so this is our crescent lunge. We can mix up our arm lines, we can lift them up, or we can bring them down. Switching out, coming into both sides. Now know that you might be different one side to the other, but that's perfectly fine. Sinking in, crescent lunge. Don't grip in the toes, drop, push energy into here. Maybe put your hand here, push against it. Feel the access of that glute and the butt behind you. Straight leg behind you or a bent knee. Focus on your knee alignment as you're coming in and dropping in. Good. The next one we're going to work on is a warrior two. So in our warrior two, this is an open hip position. We're dropping down. Challenge yourself to come nice and low when you're warm. Dropping in, opening up, arm comes out. So when we start to change the arm lines, the knee will creep in here. Keep it out, keep pushing that knee towards this side, and we're strong in the glutes. Squeeze the glutes behind you. So squeeze and tense out and open up your back leg, holding here, breathing and releasing. Sweet, come into the other side. Over you go, warrior two. So enabling you to gain access of all the really strong muscles here. So push across, open up, lengthen. So your eye gaze comes down that front hand, dropping in. And if we change the arm line, sometimes the focus comes off the knee, drawing in. So push that knee away, hold nice and strong, squeeze energy into your back foot. Good, coming in, and when you're ready, we're coming into warrior three. Really strong pose, this one. Balancing as well. So in our warrior three, hands are on our hips. Take that foot nice and wide, and then we lift and float off. Now what I want you to access here is a bent knee and a straight leg. And that's where you're going to engage your glutes to work for you here. Now your arm lines can come out, they can come back, down and up, all right? Or they can come forward, squeeze, and come on up. That hard. The last one was super hard. So coming into the other side, feet come from hip width, stepping back, check that knee alignment, lifting in, hands are on hips, and we rise. So turn the back toes down towards the floor, level your hips, you're coming into a bent knee and a straight leg. Bent knee and straight leg. This is where you're going to access that glute activation. Push and up. Nice flat foot, making sure the knees don't protrude over the toes. Arms forward, this is hardest. Dropping in, woo. Go steady on your wobble and lift. Beautiful, that one always gets your heart rate a little bit lifted as well. Okay, come into your chair pose from here. So let's come, you can come toes and heels together, sinking in, and we lift the arms. Once again, the arm line can come here or hands on hips. Now what I want you to do from here is to lift up those heels and access a little bit more work. Pull the heels in together, pull the knees in together and squeeze. Think about where you're working from. Get a bit of mind to muscle connection as well here. Pulling in, Now coming up out of your chair and back in. Sink. Arms are high and back up and sink. So maybe take 2 or 3 maybe on each of these. Okay. And release and come down. Nice. This one, we're going to work into a tree with a difference. So we'll flex the foot, open up here, opening the hips, stretching in, and you're going to single knee, bend, working here into your glutes, dropping down, okay? Dropping in, making sure this foot is flexed. We're over here, dropping the knee out, arms come up, hold, good balanced posture, and strong. We're working single leg drops here. Rise. And one more, down. Now you can come as low as you want to on those. I only want to come that far today. And changing sides, making sure you set yourself up nice and easy. Try not to do it here. We don't open the hip as much if our knee isn't pointing side. Open up, sinking down. Now, as you drop in, your belly draws to your spine, you stay nice and strong, and you rise, okay? Arm lifts can come into prayer. They can sweep back behind you, accessing that nice, strong glute as you fold. So once again, just 3 each side. We're gonna come down a little bit lower here into Malasana. So here, or Hindi squat. If you can't get down into that Hindi squat and you just want to do a squat, we're dropping into here, nice and low, okay, as low as you can. Use your knees to press wide, okay? So you might use your arms to start with, then keep the legs there and let go. Hold. So you can come up this high, staying here, holding. So your legs will start to shake a little bit. Coming up. Now when you're ready, if you want to, you can come a little bit lower. So this is down into our Hindi squat on Malasana. We're dropping in, elbows pushing out. Push the elbows away. Now there's a challenge for you. Keep your knees where they are. Let go of your arms, but keep the legs where they are. You're using your glutes to power those knees wide, okay? From here, you can bring it back in, take a breather, and then take your arms away. So the arms can come up a little bit higher if you want to. Keep those knees driving wide. And then come on in when you're ready. Good. We're going to come down onto the ground. Working into a side plank. So in our side plank, we're going to work up and down, okay, into our hip position. So a couple of things you can do with your legs. You can support yourself here. You're dropping down and up, down and up. Now, option, you stack the feet, this is stronger. Down and lift. Down and lift. Okay? Make sure you do both sides, because you might find you're not as strong one side to the other. So we come up, lifting, we drop down, and we lift. Dropping into that hip line, and we lift. And 3, rising up and lift. Good. So stabilizing into the side of the waist and the side of the glutes. Clams. These are your kind of go-to. How would I lie for my clams? Like this, here. So feet line up. You're going to lift and lower in your clam. Using the glute med here. So let's do 5, knees down, feet down. Push a little bit of resistance down onto this top thigh. Lift and lower, and lift and lower. Now this time, take your feet off, hold and suspend. Use the hand to balance, lift and lower. You'll be able to lift a little bit higher. Lower, squeeze and lift. Good. And then both knees and feet off. Squeeze and release. Pause at the top of the move and release. One more. Pause and release. Good. Come to the other side. Do I have to do the other side for you? Do I have to do this side? Coming over. Now, feet together to start with. Let's set up. So use some resistance here. So imagine this is a weight. You're dropping your hand down here and you pick it up and you let go. Pick it up and let go. Just do 3 here. Pick it up and release. Good. From here, we pick the feet up. So the knee range is bigger. Okay. Up and release. Really squeezing. So once again, mind to muscle where you're working. Glutes, glutes, glutes. This is what we're working. Okay, this time the knee and the feet lift and you open in your clam here for balance. Lift and in. Lift and in. Squeeze. Side waist is pulled up off the ground. The belly is drawn to the spine. One more. Lift and release. Good. Come on in. And our last pose is here. Bridge. I'm going to do 3 varieties of bridge for you. So we're going to roll down. Feet come in nice and close. Rising up in our bridge. Squeeze into the hips. Nice and high. Push. So use the glutes to lift you, okay? Pushing higher than you want to. Press into your heels. Holding here. Good. Holding up, just a static hold. Driving the knees nice and long and keep the knees at hip width. Option, we lift the arms up and release and squeeze a little bit more. So the minute you start to accommodate, dropping down and then push back up. Okay, from here we roll all the way down. Come to toes and roll down so you can articulate through your spine. From here, we take the feet wider and you're driving into your heels. So we push up, drive into the heels and not the toes. So the toes are lightly down, pushing into the heels, like you're sending your feet down towards the end of your mat. Drive the knees wide. And you're going to move out, pushing out with the knees, out with the knees. Take your thumbs in towards those glutes, and you can feel those glutes working. Believe me. Push, push, and push away. Good. And rolling all the way back down. One more here in your bridge. Single leg bridge work. So you're in one leg, the other leg is up. Now you're going to come into the heel. Dropping, lifting, dropping, lifting. Just do 5 each side and then do possibly 3 or 4 sets. Depends how tired you feel. Lifting up, drop, lift, drive to your heel, push, use the glutes, push, lower the leg, lift the leg. One more, up and roll down. Tuck your knees to your chest. Whew. Well, that's me certainly worn out, okay? So focus on all of those and focus on those key points to do with your glutes. Keep yourself nice and safe throughout and enjoy this glute and butt workout. I'll see you next time. Om Namaste. I hope you really enjoyed that video, and if you did, please hit the like button and also subscribe, and then that means that we can produce more videos for you. Thank you for your time and thank you for watching. Om Namaste.